So this is the radio that you want to get. It's the Kenwood model DMX 1037 7S. And this got all the bells and whistles. You got your full HD playback for your 4K Blu-ray. Get you a little 4K Blu-ray. Put the links in the descriptions. It does 4 camera inputs for your side mirrors and your backup cab and your side rear view mirrors. And it's just a beast, man. It even does a dash cam. And it does Maestro if you ever guys want to hook up your speedometer or your information about your gas and all that stuff. You get Maestro and it'll connect to your car functionality. That's your speedometer, your gas, your battery function. It'll also be displayed on your radio display screen. So that's if you want to get Maestro. But if you're good with your in dash, go ahead and go for the in dash. But if you want your radio to display your gas, your battery check, low oil pressure, it will send a signal to your radio. But you got to get Maestro for that. So this has all the bells and whistles. So I've seen a lot of reviews on this. And one thing about the YouTubers that talk about this radio, they don't talk about the kick-ass features that it could do. And that's with the HDMI input. So when you have an HDMI input, you could buy you a standard Blu-ray, and it'll play your Blu-rays in 720p, of course. So get you a standard Blu-ray. I got this one on Amazon for under $100. I velcroed it to the seat, and what you do is to power this bad boy, it's going to be DC power. So what you do is buy you an AC DC converter. I have mine right here. I'll put all the links in the description how you guys can get it. Yeah, hide it in the trunk where your cables, and it will power it. So that's an AC DC converter plugged into the cigarette lighter. So you get one of these, you hide it or put it under your seat or whatever how you want to run it. Have your installer do it, or if you're an installer yourself, you'll know what to do with the bad boy. And you can turn it on and off. Let me turn it on right quick so I give you the display on it. So it's on right now. The blue lights let you know it's on. And don't forget that most cars like mine is 2000 up, a cigarette lighter will still be functioning even when your car is off. So make sure you unplug it. But for the newer cars, everything shuts off. So you don't have to worry for the newer cars, 2008 and up. But for the older cars like mine, I got a 2003 Chevy Tahoe, it will leave the power on for your cigarette lighter. So let's get to the function, man. Let's get to the meat and potato of this thing, man. So what you do is let's see, you go to your HDMI input. There's no signal, of course. So I'm going to turn this bad boy on. Oh, maybe I need the remote control. Yeah, probably need the remote control. So you turn this bad boy on. You should get a signal. Boom. That's the signal right there. So we'll play I'm gonna play a standard let's play this is a standard DVD, but I will show you a Blu-ray. Just got the DVDs in here because they're cheap. You get a DVD under $10 nowadays. But we're gonna show you DVD quality, and then we'll show you Blu-ray quality. Now these typically DVDs gives you the standard definition resolution of 40p, which is pretty good for a small screen like this. But when you put a 4K, I mean not a 4K, high definition Blu-ray in there is a big difference. So I'm gonna play a quick movie. So this is the end game right here. Like he said, this is only a DVD quality, so it's only going to give you 480p, which is equivalent to a CRT TV. Old CRTs, if you guys as old as me. So, and you can see it's just kicking ass, and this is the standard definition. See, none of these YouTubers show you stuff like this. I go in depth to show you how cool things is. And of course you could play this while you're driving. I wouldn't recommend to do it. It's recommended to do it while you park, but of course nobody's gonna do that. They wanna floss and show off for their friends and family, or the guy on the side of the road with you. And you can run an HDMI splitter to your back TV. I got a black back TV right here. So today I'll be running an HDMI splitter, and we'll be having both TVs playing the same thing. So let's get into the meat. Hopefully YouTube will flag this TV for copyright. Fair use for educational purposes. YouTube, fair use. Let's see. So let's play a little scene. Let me see. We got A and the remote control down. Okay. So I'll play a snippet so I won't get flagged by YouTube for copyrights. YouTube was good to take your video down for 10 seconds, or Disney will claim it, whatever. But I'm not making any money. I'm not monetized, so we'll just file an appeal if they do it. But I just want to show you the qualities for educational purposes. And this is for the radio of Kenwood DMX model 1037S with HDMI input at 720p. But this is a 480p disc, which is a standard DVD. Then I'll show you the Blu-ray quality, and then it'll just blow your mind. But as you can see how gorgeous this looks. Words can't put into words that this is a standard DVD looking like this. This is not even Blu-ray. This is the standard definition. And look how gorgeous that looks. And it's going through all my speakers. I got 6x9s, 15-inch subwoofer. So it's going through all my speakers. So words can't put it to justice what I'm seeing right now. That's a standard definition. So it's going through all my speakers. 6.5s. Of course, it goes to my subwoofer too. Got an Orion with the app on battery, and I got the high power Appage alternator for no powers and no dropping in power. So it'll go through all your whole system, man. Like I said, get rid of that other radio I reviewed. The other radio is Mickey Mouse. So as you can see, it's gorgeous, man. So get this radio, YouTube. Kenwood DMX, floating radio, 10-inch screen, all the bells and whistles. So, that's just the DVD. Let me get out of here. You could also do screen mirroring. So since I'm recording on the Android, I'll make another video on my Apple phone and show you the screen mirroring. Yeah, I could do that. What I'll do is I'll show you screen mirroring, because I don't think I could record and screen mirror. But you could do all your apps, your Netflix, your Hulu, if you have DirecTV, Spectrum Cable, Cox Cable, it will all go through your phone, and you don't need none of those boxes. You don't need none of those boxes. So it's right now it's doing the display and it's showing you everything. I mean, you can have your YouTube, everything, man. This is what you want, man. It's all the bells and whistles. And I reviewed this radio on YouTube, and nobody was talking about none of the kick-ass features on this damn thing. So yes, it's going to give you the HD, and standard definition already looks good. So you really want this in your life or your truck or whatever. Unfortunately, it doesn't detach like other radios, but just trying to get some assurances in case you're in a high level of people breaking into your trucks, because they will get you for this one if somebody know what they're doing. Try to get you an in-dash camera to see if somebody do try to get into your vehicle, you can see what's going on and handle your business, if you know what I mean. I don't promote violence, but if you gotta get people off your truck or your car, handle your business. So yeah, man, get this. This radio is pricey, guys. It's not no cheap radio. This radio is gonna cost you to $1,000 to $1,100. So this one cost me $1,100, but it's well worth everything I want to do with the radio. It's good for road trips, kids, bringing your DVDs, your Blu-rays, your Disney Plus with you, your Hulu, live TV, Laker games, whatever you want to do. It will send the signal to your radio. HD radio, satellite radio. It just does everything, man. It does everything. 1080p, look, see, does 1080p, see, telling you everything it does. Wireless mirroring, it just does everything. But for my Apple users, screen mirroring works a little bit different. It doesn't work wirelessly. You have to go through the USB. From my understanding, I'll do a little bit more research. You have to go through the USB to get your screen mirroring, but it will still work for your our Apple users. I have both cell phones because I like Android and I like Apple. I double dip. both cell phones are good for me. I don't choose. It's like people complain, you know, people have the allegiance to video games with the Sony ponies and the Xbox. I got both of them, so you know, it's good to have both. I like to have both consoles. I like to have both cell phones. That's just how I am. But yeah, I highly recommend this radio to you guys. It is, like I said, the model is DMX 1037S, 720p, HD ready radio, Maestro ready. Maestro is a technology that it will convert all your car input to the radio. That's your battery, your gas, your warning lights, all that stuff. It will convert it to your screen. So you had to get the Maestro set up and plug it into the computer somehow, if you need that stuff. Or you can just deal with your dash. Your dash is good enough for me. I mean, I don't need my radio telling me. But if you like that type of functionality, go ahead and get the Maestro, and that will plug it to your car radio and to your computer, your computer in your car. Basically, that's all it does. It just transmits the car data to the car radio. That's for your gas, your check engine light, your oil pressure, your RPMs, your miles per hour, how fast you're going, your RPMs, and you know, whatever's going off your car. Pretty sure, I don't know if it does low tire pressure warning. I don't know if this car has that. I don't think this car has that. That's probably for the newer models. Check your tire pressure. But who knows? I don't know. I never hooked up anything like that. So yeah, it does everything, man. Bluetooth capability, of course. That's nothing new. Bluetooth been out for past 20-something years. But what's so cool about this, it does the 4-input the 4-input, and it just does everything, man. This radio is well worth $1,000. That's a few days of working, But if your money is tight, save for it. Get you a little side job like Uber Eats or DoorDash, or you can make that if you do DoorDash or Uber Eats or Lyft or something. Try to get you, if you have a nice car, of course, or a car that's functioning. That's just a few days at DoorDash and Uber Eats or something, man. So get it, Or if you're on a tight budget, man, just try to save for it. But it's well worth it if you're a true electronic enthusiastic like I am. I gotta have the best of the best. And this is one of the best. So it's your boy Westside Tech, West, y'all. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything that you could tell me more about this radio, because I just got this radio yesterday, and I've been researching it on YouTube, but nobody on YouTube was talking about the cool features it does. I knew what it could do when I saw the HDMI input, but nobody was talking about the HDMI input. I guess everybody's scared to play a movie on it, but I bought this little standard Blu-ray player, and I'm going to put the links in the description, and also for the AC/DC converter, because you're going to need to run the power into it, and you can buy a splitter. Now imagine if you get you a splitter or a HDMI more inputs, you can run more things to this. You can run your Roku, you can run your any of those streaming boxes, as long as you have Wi-Fi. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the settings in your phone and hotspot it. So if you want to get your Hulu, your Disney Plus, your cable, if you have a cable subscription, I don't know, or whatever cable provider, or you get you one of those super boxes. That's what everybody has in Los Angeles. People don't pay for cable in Los Angeles anymore. They get the super box. I have a super box actually, but I still pay for cable because unfortunately I can't figure out how to make the super box record anything. But if you have a super box, this could be perfect for your super box inside your car. You get all the channels and all the pay-per-view, all the fights. So you get you a super box, hook it up to this thing, get the HDMI, and you be rocking, man. As long as it has a Wi-Fi signal, which you're going to use your cell phone, or if you don't want to use your cell phone, go to Verizon or T-Mobile or your cell phone carrier, get you one of those hotspot devices, and you can have it for your car, strictly for your car. So you don't have to use your data for your phone to do it, but whatever you want to do. But I'm just here to tell you the bells and whistles. It is full functionality. So it's cool, man. This is something that you want. The other radio was straight. I'm sorry, Jensen, you dropped the ball on it. You don't make a big floating radio and you can't do 720p. The resolution was horrible. They said it was 780, but it didn't even look like it was 780. So this is what you want, guys. Or get you the Alpine, JVC and Kenwood's the same company actually, so it's the same parent company. So get you one of these floating screens. They're cool. Everything is, and like I said, if you don't need DVD nowadays, you don't need DVDs. But like me, I'm a physical media guy. I love physical media. I still like to play my CDs, my DVDs, my Blu-rays, but I also like streaming. I like to stream it. I like Disney Plus, Hulu, Crunchyroll, all the stream apps, Amazon Prime. I got everything. I'm spoiled, man. So I gotta have everything. So you can watch your Invincible or your Jack Reacher or your Amazon Prime or whatever you're into, or Hulu. You can watch all your TV shows say if you got to pick up somebody and you just wait for them, you can watch all your shows. You know, as long as your battery's not going to run out, start your car up so your body won't drain. I recommend everybody get a high amperage alternator. You know, that's why, you know, you can get one of those for under $200 to $300. So I have a high amperage alternator to charge a battery quick. But yeah, man, this is something that you want. This is something that you need. And like I said, look, this is all the bells and whistles. 1080p video codecs. It does everything. So this is what you want. This is what you need. All right, y'all. I explained enough on this radio. Like I said, I'll give you the model. Kenwood model DMX 1037S. With HDMI input 720p and other. It goes up to 1080p as well for if you do your codecs, which is your USB sticks and stuff like this. So it could go up to 720p resolution. So this is what you want. Of course, it still has the iPhone, the iPad, and the iPod, everything you want. HD radio, series radio. So get this full. I gave you a full description detail. So hey, just get this, man. You know, great for the kids. If you have kids and a family, and you guys like to go on road trips, this is a must. I give you all the apps if you stream it to your cell phone, and this all you have to do is run an HDMI into your back screen, and you know, get your installer, or you could do it yourself and get you one of these what you call drop down radios. And like I said, my installer's coming today. I got an HDMI splitter, and I got a long HDMI cable. I'm gonna run it in the side of the TV, and then I'll get everything from the screen to here. Because I have AV already, but we're not using AV in this radio. We're using HDMI. Because I used to do AV when I had my old system. So now I'm doing HDMI now. It's a new generation, and it's just boom. So I'm gonna end up getting a better screen on here. And I think this is only a, I don't know. I think this is, I can't remember what model this is. I bought this about 2 years ago. But it must be some kind of high definition to get HDMI. So we'll see the definition. I'll do another separate video on that one. So yeah, man. So get you an HDMI splitter, so you can split the signal, or whatever you want to do it. There's pretty people that's clever out there, but everything will be going through your car radio system. You know, like I said, I got 6.5 tweeters on each door, and I got the Orion 4,000 watts base. It goes up to 8,000 watts full power, but RMS it runs about 2,000 watts RMS, but it could go up to 8,000 watts. There's plenty of power. And we got a movie theater up in here, man. You got a movie theater, but be careful. Whatever city you in, the cops will pull you over for having the TV playing while you're driving. So you got to be mindful. It's federal law not to be watching TV while you're driving. So if you see the cops, go into music real quick. You could still do it if you could. I've been doing it for years. Never got pulled over for. Let me not call something for that. Never got pulled over for watching TV while I'm driving. But you know, you could say, "Hey, I put it on for my kids" or whatever. It depends on the cop that's pulling you over. Like I said, you got some cops that's the spirit of the law, and some cops is the full letter of the law. We all know that. So hopefully, you run into the spirit of the law enforcement. And he'll be like, just be careful. I don't watch what you're doing. But if you got the full letter of the law, you're going to be going to court and paying off that ticket, whatever city you're in. But cops out here is 50-50. We got mostly letter of the law because they don't have time. Because I'm in a major metropolitan city, which is Los Angeles. They don't have time for shit like that. But in small hick towns, they may just want to cite you because they ain't got nothing better else to do, and their particular city or needs money. So depends on where you're at. But in Los Angeles, they're not gonna pull you over. Well, and like I said, it depends on the cop. Depends on his mood that day. So this is what you want: full letter, full setup, and it's gonna give you everything that you need. So I tell everybody, get this if you could afford it, save up for it, and make sure if you park on the street. I don't know what you're gonna do if you park on the street, because somebody's gonna see you with this, try to see if you could cover it up. I don't know. If you park on the street, you're gonna be probably in trouble. I wouldn't recommend getting this radio if you park on the street, because somebody's gonna get you eventually. You know what I mean? You're gonna be pissed off because you paid $1,000, and your insurance company don't cover that, and you're gonna be out of $1,000 or $1,100, whatever you pay for. So make sure you find a great place to park this your vehicle, because you will, because unfortunately it's not a detachable face. I don't know why they'll make a $1,100 radio that's not detachable face. They could figure out something, because my other floating radio had detachable face to it. So just be mindful. If you're in a high crime area, don't get this radio, because somebody's gonna get you. They're gonna look in your car, they're gonna break your window, you're gonna be pissed. Unless you get you what they said, Ring Cam have the in-dash alert system that will alert your cell phone. You can go out there and handle your business. I say if you're going to do it like that, get you an in-dash camera for your car. If you get this, I'm just looking out for I'm just looking out for you guys. But if you're if you're in a nice area, you don't have to worry about, nobody cares about stuff like that. Everybody got money, everybody is working, and everybody doesn't care about stuff like this, then hey, knock yourself out. But if you're in the ghetto, you're gonna have some problems, man. So I recommend you, if you're in the ghetto, you gotta park your car on the street. You live with grandma, you live with your auntie, and she don't want you parking in the driveway. You gotta park on the street, and the area is kind of shady. Don't get this radio. Don't get this radio. This is for people that have their carport, that live in a cool area. And if you do go somewhere, try not to park this car on the street, because once people look in it and see what you have, most people know what this radio is. So be cautious and get you what you call the Ring Cam for your car, and it'll alert your cell phone. You can handle your business. So if you get that radio, take my advice, get the Ring Cam for your just do your own research. So this is Rob. This is Westside Tech. This is Westside Tech. I gave you the details of the radio, and you make your own choice. So West y'all, and just get this, man. It's a great radio. So once again, get it, and you won't be disappointed. High resolution audio and high resolution video. So all praises. West y'all. Y'all guys be safe and have a good day. West y'all.
West side. West side. West side. West side.